Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching Today I Found Out, and in the video today we're answering a viewer question because Carla S asks, what does it mean when a show gets syndicated? Selling the right to broadcast a television or radio program to independent stations, syndication has enabled the modern system of 24/7 broadcasting by providing producers of content with a consistent revenue stream and stations with enough programming to satisfy their eager audiences. There are a variety of syndication types, including movie packages and public broadcasting, although perhaps the most common and lucrative are first-run and off-network. First-run syndication refers to shows that have never been aired previously. Off-network syndication refers to shows that were first aired on network television and are being broadcast again, aka reruns. Note that when these programs were first aired by the networks, they were shown through either stations that were owned and operated by the network, O&O, or network affiliates, which the network had a special contractual agreement that covers programming as well as other issues. Alright, so how did this system get set up? Well, syndication of entertainment programs has been around since the 1930s, when syndicated radio shows were being distributed throughout the United States. These first radio programs were distributed on transcription discs, similar to old LPs, but with higher audio quality for broadcast. This format was eventually replaced by phonograph records, then tape recordings, cassettes, and CDs, and while the practice of buying and selling radio shows is ongoing, today they are likely to be downloaded. In any event, early popular syndicated radio shows included the Chevrolet Chronicles and the wildly popular Amos and Andy. This was a cultural phenomenon at the start of the Great Depression. The 15-minute show aired 6 nights a week and boasted upwards of 40 million listeners. Throughout the 1940s, syndicated radio shows remained popular in no small part due to programs such as The Adventures of Superman, which ran through 1949. And by the way, if you're curious about how Superman's underwear choices started, you can see our video Why Superheroes Wear Their Underwear on the outside for more on that one. So while televisions were being made and some limited television broadcasting was being done in the late 1930s, large-scale commercial broadcasting didn't appear in the United States until the late 1940s. Taking a page out of radio stations' books, independent television stations soon realized they were desperate for additional programming to fill the hours in between their original productions. Capitalizing on that need was Frederick Ziv, who had cut his teeth in advertising in the 1930s, developing slogans for the burgeoning radio market, including the freshest thing in town for Cincinnati's Rebel's Bakery. The ad campaign was so popular that Ziv was able to transform it into a full-fledged 15-minute, 5-day-a-week radio program, which he soon syndicated across the South and the Midwest. Realizing he had found a new market, within a decade, Ziv had built a successful syndication company and was selling shows such as Favorite Story and Bold Adventure all across North America. Jumping with both feet into the fledgling television syndication market, Ziv's first television show, Fireside Theatre, began airing in 1949. It was soon followed by others including Easy Acres from 1949 to 1950, The Cisco Kid from 1950 to 1956, I Led 3 Lives from 1953 to 1956, Highway Patrol from 1955 to 1959, Whirlybirds from 1957 to 1960, Bat Masterson from 1958 to 1961, and Sea Hunt from 1958 to 1961. With such a large and early contribution to syndication, it is no wonder Frederick Ziv earned the moniker the father of syndicated television. Over the years, syndication has become even more popular and lucrative, and those in the highest demand in recent years include NFL regular season games, The Big Bang Theory, Modern Family, Judge Judy, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy! Between the two game shows, they average more than 22 million viewers daily, which helps explain why they are among the longest-running syndicated shows in history. Another notable syndicated champion is Seinfeld. Between 1998 and 2013, Seinfeld generated more than $3 billion in syndication fees with no signs of stopping. For example, in 2015, Hulu announced that it had acquired the online streaming rights for the show with a deal valued at just under $1 million per episode for a total of 180 episodes. Note here that programs that are still in first-run syndication can be off-network syndicated as well, and doing so can offer other benefits beyond sometimes substantial direct additional revenue. For example, when The Big Bang Theory went into that type of syndication, its audience for first-run episodes rose by 21%. So I really hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for brand new videos every day of the week. Also, I've got a podcast. It's called BrainFood. It's content just like this, but in the podcast form. We go into a bit more depth and really get into all of the details on a particular subject. Check it out through the links in the description below, or just search your favorite podcast app for BrainFood. And if you like this YouTube channel, I think you will really love that podcast. But if you want to watch something else right now, check out a related video from the past over there on the right. And as always, thank you for watching.